Hi everyone, it's Cindy here again. Riding the wave of excitement from Shogun's worldwide success, today we'll dive into one of the most legendary works in manga history, Lone Wolf and Cub, Kojiro Kami. You've probably heard of this classic, but today I want to take you deeper, exploring what makes this masterpiece so special. We'll talk about its historical context, profound themes, and gripping narrative. And, of course, that unforgettable ending that made me question the true meaning of honor. So, grab some tea or coffee and join me. Lone Wolf takes place during the Edo period, spanning from 1603 to 1868. This was a time when Japan was unified under the Tokugawa shogunate, a centralized military government. In other words, the story unfolds shortly after the period depicted in the acclaimed 2024 series Shogun, which you should absolutely be watching. In our previous video, we explored the lives of two of the greatest daimyo, feudal lords of the Sengoku period, which preceded the establishment of the shogunate. Now, we're embarking on a true historical journey, connecting the periods that contextualize Shogun's narrative. You might think that after the chaos of the Sengoku era, the Edo period was entirely peaceful, and, in some ways, it was. But only on the surface. In reality, political intrigue and internal conflicts simmered beneath the calm facade. It's in this environment that the story of Ogami Ito, the protagonist of Lone Wolf, emerges. Ogami Ito is a samurai betrayed by his superiors in the Yagyu clan. Disgraced and stripped of his honor, he becomes a ronin, a masterless, wandering warrior. The feudal system of the Edo period was steeped in strict rules, but riddled with corruption and injustice. This is one of the greatest strengths of Lone Wolf. It's not just a revenge tale, but a critique of a system that punishes the just and rewards the corrupt. Ogami Ito roams Japan as a hired assassin, pushing a wooden cart that carries his young son, Daigoro. The father, a man hardened by pain and vengeance, and the son, a child who still embodies innocence. But don't be fooled. Daigoro is also a warrior in training. Together, they walk what Ogami calls the path of Mifumado, the road to hell, where survival and justice intertwine. Though the title is simplified to Lone Wolf in Portuguese, the original name, Kojiro Kami, translates to wolf who carries his cub. This reflects not only Ogami's journey, but also serves as a pun on his name, Ogami Ito. One of the most remarkable aspects of the manga is its ability to blend brutal action with moments of tender humanity. One moment, you're watching Ogami battle dozens of foes with his blade. The next, you see Daigoro innocently playing with a frog. These contrasts breathe life into the story and make it profoundly human. I could spend hours diving into the details of this work. Even Ogami Ito's name is layered with meaning. It combines the kanji for prey Ogami and one sword, Itu, symbolizing his former role as the Kogi Kaishakunin, the shogun's official executioner. While the title of executioner may seem grim to Western audiences, in Japanese culture, the seppuku ritual was considered an honorable act. The Kaishakunin's role was to deliver the final blow, ensuring a swift and dignified death. Ogami Ito's mastery of the sword, paired with his reverence for the souls he executed, is encapsulated in his name, a prayer and a blade intertwined. The artwork in Lone Wolf is nothing short of extraordinary. Goseki Kojima's illustrations are both intricate and visceral, making you feel every sword strike and every drop of blood. Meanwhile, Kazuo Koike's storytelling shines with morally complex characters and scenarios that challenge the boundaries of justice. Each chapter is like a self-contained story, yet seamlessly connects to the broader narrative, perfect for fans of layered storytelling. The manga also showcases meticulous historical research. Through its pages, you learn about Edo period customs, weapons, and even politics, all woven seamlessly into the plot. It's like taking a history lesson without even realizing it. Parallels with history, the 47 Ronin. In future videos, I'll delve deeper into this fascinating historical case. But for now, know that Lone Wolf draws parallels with the story of the 47 Ronin, a true event in which disgraced samurai avenged their master's death during the Edo period. While the 47 Ronin exemplify collective loyalty to Bushido, Ogami Ito's journey is solitary and deeply personal. He doesn't fight for a master or a collective ideal. He fights for his honor and his son's future. This distinction is what makes the story so impactful. Both perspectives, however, address the decline of the samurai's role, reflecting their struggles to balance survival with loyalty and moral duty. The Bushido Code. Though Lone Wolf debuted in the 1970s, its themes remain strikingly relevant. It explores universal questions of justice, morality, and the weight of our choices. Ogami Ito lives in a world where right and wrong are often distorted by power, a sentiment many of us can relate to. The manga also beautifully portrays fatherhood, a topic gaining fresh perspectives today. Watching Ogami raise Daigoro, even on such a harsh path, is inspiring. He's far from perfect, but his devotion to protecting and preparing his son is undeniable. In conclusion, Lone Wolf is much more than a revenge tale. It's a story of resilience, love, and the search for redemption. Ogami Ito is a man who has lost everything but continues fighting to leave a better world for Daigoro. It's a work that reminds us that even on the hardest roads, a spark of humanity endures. If you haven't yet explored the world of Lone Wolf, I highly recommend it. It's a gripping journey that will keep you hooked from beginning to end. And for those who've already read it, share your most memorable moments in the comments. Let's relive this unforgettable masterpiece together. That's it for today, folks. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of Lone Wolf, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.